What if your greatest pain became your greatest platform? You didn't go through everything you've survived just to stay silent. The truth is, your story, the messy, real, raw parts, might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And maybe that someone is waiting right now, scrolling, praying for a sign that they're not alone. That sign might just be you. You've faced things that should have broken you, but they didn't. You're still standing, stronger, wiser, more resilient than ever. But here's the thing. Most of us keep those stories locked up behind a smile. We tell ourselves nobody wants to hear that, or it's too messy, or I'm not ready. But your story isn't too messy, it's miraculous. It's proof that beauty can grow out of ashes. And when you start to share that truth with courage, not perfection, something incredible happens. You don't just heal yourself, you start healing others too. Hey, I'm Rudy, founder of Reemerging Spirit Life Warrior and the Empower Collective, where I help single moms build businesses and lives they love. Before we dive in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Every week, I drop practical strategies, faith-fueled encouragement, and real talk business tips to help you rise and thrive. Stick around until the end because I've got a free guide, the Brand Story Blueprint, to help you map out your story step by step and turn it into impact. Let's start here. You can't turn pain into purpose until you change how you see it. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Start asking, what did this teach me? That shift, that one question, changes everything. When I went through one of the hardest seasons of my life as a single mom, rebuilding from scratch after walking away from a toxic relationship, I remembered nights lying in my bed crying, wondering if I'd ever feel whole again. But even in that season, something inside me whispered, this isn't the end, it's the beginning. Here's the truth. People don't connect to perfection. They connect to honesty. Your vulnerability is your superpower. You don't have to have it all together to inspire others. You just have to be willing to tell the truth about where you've been and how God helped you rise. Maybe your pain came from loss. Maybe it was financial struggle. Maybe it was betrayal or burnout. Whatever it was, it shaped you for a reason. Every scar you carry is proof that you're still here, still fighting, still growing. When you share your story from a place of healing instead of hurt, you stop being defined by what happened and start redefining what's possible. Now, let's talk about extracting the lessons. Your story isn't just about what happened. It's about what you learned and who you became. Grab a notebook and write this down. What did that season teach me? What strength did it unlock in me? How did it prepare me for what I'm doing today? For me, I learned that resilience isn't built in the easy seasons. It's built in the moments you want to give up, but don't. I learned that asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom, and that boundaries aren't walls, they're doors to peace, and that God doesn't waste pain, He repurposes it. Now, connect your lessons to your mission. If you teach business, how did your struggle give you empathy for your clients? If you sell a product, how does your story connect to the why behind it? When you do this, your message hits deeper. People stop seeing you as just another brand and start seeing you as the person who gets it. That's where influence begins. Here's a quick exercise. Think about one of your hardest days, maybe a day you thought, I can't do this. Fast forward to today. What did that version of you need to hear back then? Say that to your audience, because if you needed it, someone else does too. So, how do we take all that pain and all those lessons and turn them into purpose and even profit? Here's my favorite storytelling formula: before, breakdown, breakthrough, beyond. Before, what life looked like before everything changed. Breakdown, the moment it fell apart, the honest struggle. Breakthrough, what shifted? What decision helped you rise? Beyond, how you're now using that story to serve others. This works everywhere: your About Me page, your Instagram captions, your webinars, even your elevator pitch, because people remember stories, not stats. When you share your story with intention, you build instant trust, you attract your tribe, you give others permission to believe in their own comeback. You become more than a business owner. You become a beacon. Now, let's get practical. Think about how your story fits your offer. If you're teaching mindset, share the moment you decided to think differently. If you're teaching marketing, talk about the moment you realized your voice was your strategy. When your story aligns with your solution, people feel that authenticity, and authenticity converts faster than any algorithm ever will. Now I want to hear from you. What's one lesson your journey taught you? Drop it in the comments below, because your words might be the hope someone needs to keep going today. And if you're ready to dig deeper, come join my Facebook community, the Empower Collective, and grab your free brand story blueprint. It'll help you organize your story, share it with confidence, and build connection that converts. Because your story isn't small, your pain wasn't pointless, and your voice, it's powerful. Remember this, warrior. You are proof that purpose can rise from pain. You are living evidence that God can use the broken pieces to build something beautiful. So reemerge, rise, and never forget, warriors do it better. We'll see you in the next video.